Alright, I'm thinking about that game. I seen that video for a game, man. They be like, man, I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers, man. Fraternity. I want to talk about gangs for a minute. Fraternity is a gang. The sorority is a gang. We already know Crips and Bloods is a gang. But the government, the Army, there's several branches. The Navy, the Marines, they're a gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a militant gang. But I'm speaking about gangs because, the lower base gang, which is a street, gang, some type of organization. What was I saying earlier, man? I was saying how, but the best gang to be a part of, I really want to dig on that. I don't even want to talk about colors yet. The best gang to be a part of is a spiritual gang. Whatever gang you in, if you got a spiritual member, or as a gang member, you got a spiritual member in your gang, they have more of a moral compass as far as knowing right and wrong. They really want to do something more so from a righteous standpoint than from an unrighteous standpoint. And you hang around people who don't have a spiritual compass per se, man, you're gonna be in an early grade. You're gonna be in you're gonna go to the more right. You're gonna go to an early grade. You're gonna be in an early grade before you know it. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all all doing straight up dumb shit. Y'all really is on demon time. Y'all really on demon time. You're doing exactly what the devil wanted you to do. Not become the great person that you were meant to be, if that makes any sense. So, and it's all about choosing which gang you want to be a part of. Which gang you want to be a part of. Don't let them recruit you. It's like, so the government, the Navy, the Army, Marine, they recruit you. But they got good, like I said, they got good things that come along with the territory. You get a license to kill. I can rustle up a bird. But they give you benefits. You get an educated. You get some discipline. You get some structure. Certain things that allow you to sustain and maintain in this world that we're living in. With those types of characteristics and traits that they actually have to offer. With the type of services that they offer. But, and if you in college, you're in a sorority fraternity, because of even Masons. Masons is a gang. But all of them still got you on a need-to-know basis, let me tell you. Some, they're not just, some don't want to do to know certain things. You want to need to know basic government, they'll brainwash some. I say it'll benefit you, but that's what almost any and everybody. Some will brainwash you, some, not brainwash you, some mislead you, some will misdirect you, some games will mislead you, some will misdirect you, and some will, put you, some will have you to the point where you just, like I say, really on demon time. You don't care about what you're doing, why you do it. You're young, don't even know much. The people who winding you up like a toy soldier, winding you up for the toy soldier that you are, got you going out doing dumb shit because you don't know no better. You don't know any better. You're going to be in jail. Like I said, early grave or in jail for a very long time. And because you're young, you didn't know any better. And then some of you tend to become spiritual on the inside. But, like I said, I just wanted to, I'm always trying to send a message, a positive message that would actually assist and help us choose better friends, choose better peers, choose better organizations, choose better people to deal with.
I can rustle up a bird, I'm a cocaine cowboy.
That is about as good as I'm actually be able to.
That's a cocaine blowjob. I ain't gotta move a gram at all.
That's gonna be good as I can actually lay it out there for the time being. It just crossed my mind. Just wanted to speak on. It's nothing wrong with being part of a gang. Police officers are a gang. It's a gang now, you know. Still part of the government. You know, government is a big organization. But yeah, man, I'm just, it just crossed my mind, man. I want to choose better organizations. It's not. Some of us gotta have, some of us do realize, you have a family on the outside. There's a family that you didn't have at home. Some did accept you for who you are, and allowed you to do just stupid dumb shit without really disciplining you. Some gangs didn't, some gangs don't even discipline you. They might violate you if you do something that's disrespectful within their organization. They might violate you, but disciplining you and violating you are two different things. A motherfucker who takes advantage of a girl, he's violating a girl. You're violating this female. You're taking advantage of her, you're violating her. Or if you cross the line, you mess around. You go to a party and somebody drug your hashtag no diddy. Now you've been violated. So violation means you did something and there's a penalty that comes along with it. It's not the same in discipline. Discipline is one of those things where, you get, verbal warning. It's like you get verbal warnings. You get warnings before the destruction, before the penalty or the punishment actually comes and occurs, but. And I was talking to somebody earlier, man, when I'm talking about how certain gangs, what gang is initiating you where they got to put hands on? What gang? Why is that? That should not be a thing. We should not be joining a gang, but you got to put hands on each other. And certain females got to be ran a train on. Now, like I said, I don't know if gangs still doing this today, man, but that's gangs that I remember coming up on. That was the type of initiation. That's the only way you were gonna be initiated if you did something of that magnitude. And shit, man, I just, like I said, want us to choose better sides. Like I said, there's only two type of people in this world, good and bad. And I believe the best gang to be a part of is the spiritual gang. So I would advise, get around somebody who has a moral compass. And some people ain't even spiritual or have a spiritual. They still got God on their side, whether they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Some don't even know they got God on their side, and they just so happy to have no right from wrong. It could have been their grandmother. A family is a good gang to be a part of. Even family or a real gang. We ain't gonna let nobody mess with my baby, mess with my kids, mess with my family. That's a gang, you know what I'm saying? When you got, ain't nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying? Got dysfunctional families all over the world, so, but a family is a good gang too to be a part of, a spiritual family, you know what I'm saying? A godly family, a family that has God has God in their lives. That's a good family. That's a good gang to be a part of. The best gang to be a part of, like I said, is spiritual. You don't even have to be. family or blood related per se. You don't even have to be blood related per se. You don't even have to be blood related. You just happen to be, you know, they say blood thicker than water, man, but sometimes you can make your own family. Sometimes your friends become closer to you than family. But like I said, you still got to choose. Like I said, with two kinds of people in this world, good and bad, I would advise you to get around good people that can be your good friends and not bad friends. Like I said, and you should know good from bad. You should know the motherfucker got you stealing, that's not a good friend. Motherfucker got you going to jail, that's not a good friend. You should know these things, right? But if you don't, I'm just trying to assist you and help you to where you should know. And it's like I said, I do this more so for the young generation, man. I'm thinking about, as me being older, you know, I just so happen to make it, you know what I'm saying, to where I can actually, I can kick it with this dude, I can kick it with that cat, this, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was in a circle of different type of gang organizations, man, because I wasn't structured to one. I call myself one-man gang, you know what I'm saying? I actually call myself Mr. OMG, the one-man gang, man. I'm not affiliated with everybody else, you know what I'm saying, and they little structures and what have you, their organizations. I'm not, you know, if we was making green, we were getting money together, it didn't matter who you ran with, you know, we gonna click up on some money, on talk when it comes to money, you know, we gonna click up. So, I'm only speaking to the future, and correct me if I'm wrong, man, if gangs ain't doing some of the things that I just mentioned and said, you know, for the lower base gangs, the gangs that's, you know, street gangs, that's really, you know, doing, you know, dirt, putting work in the streets that's not necessarily, you know, it's frowned upon and not looked at as righteous. You know, street gangs not looked at as righteous, man. If you know, and some, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, man. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Cause I want to know what y'all gotta say without you actually having to, you know, feel a certain type of way. Cause I'm saying it. No. Let me know. Everywhere I go, even to the restroom, kicking down my dough sheet. I'm running to the restroom, making soda sandwich bags, Pyrex, Digicale, microwave, stove top. Either way, get your mail. Bitches fine as wine, butt naked on the line, pussy from behind. Let me know, man. I actually want to know. I mean, y'all ain't still putting hands on each other, you know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. You shouldn't let nobody put no hands on you unless you squabbling and you mad. I know some of us like to, you know, airbox. I don't know if they call it airbox. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't really putting your hands on them per se, but you're just trying to see where your hands at. Let me know if that's, man, is that what y'all still doing out there? Y'all still putting hands on each other? No, that's not a blessing. Bless that boy. Bless the me. You should not want to be part of an association or be affiliated with nobody that got you doing those things. So yeah, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, the females, man, that had to, like I said, back in my gap, they were saying that females had to get blessed in by getting sexed in. Are they still doing that? Because that's devaluing you as a female. That's devaluing you as a woman. You know, a future woman, a future, you know, you shouldn't have to do that. So, y'all shouldn't have to do that this day and age. So, some of y'all hit me back and let me know how's these things going today, man, without incriminating yourself or putting too much information out there. Let me know what some of y'all got to say, man, to that, man. Let me know. Yeah, let me know what y'all got to say, man. Please, fill me in. And that's gonna be it for today, man. Peace.